Hello dear friends, today we'll have the topic area of parallelogram. Actually I already showed you this topic. Let me explain clearly one by one, okay? What is area of parallelogram? That means, and what is parallelogram exactly, and let's go step by step, okay? Now, what is actually parallelogram? Parallelogram is a shape which two opposite sides are parallel. The other ones are also parallel, isn't it? Now, how we can find the area of this one? We can multiply the base to its height. For example, if we have the base A, its height is height of A. If we have the base B, it has the height of its B, okay? Height of it. That means the height should come to its base, okay? Now, it's written here. We have a parallelogram here, A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. To find the area, what we're doing? A times height of this base. That means it should be the line, the height should be perpendicular to this base, okay? A times height of A, B times height of B. Now, let us solve some examples according to this topic. It's given here two sides of parallelogram measure 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. The height from the shorter side is 12 centimeter. Find the height of the from longest side. So let us draw a parallelogram. We will draw a parallelogram. Let's connect the edges. Okay, vertices, let me see. Now, let's say we have a parallelogram. The opposite sides are parallel, at the same time they are same. These sides are also parallel and same. Two sides of parallelogram measure 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. Let's say this one is 6 centimeter, the other side is 8 centimeter. This other upside is 6. This side also will be 8 centimeters. The height from shorter side is 12 centimeter. That means height from shorter side to shorter side. Let me draw the height here. It will be 90 degrees. That means perpendicular. Okay. And now, what will be? Let's say this side height of A. Let's say this side will be A. Let's imagine, and this height will be A. It will be 12 centimeters. These are also centimeters. Now, what should we find? Find the height from the long side. So we have to find, let me draw with other one. This is the height. Let's say this side B, we should find height of B. What is height of B? What we can do? We can use the formula for area. Look, area of, let me say this is A, B, C, D. Area of parallelogram A, B, C, D is equal to what? Base, we know base times height is 12. At the same time, we can use this base, isn't it? We know this base times height is what? We don't know. Let's say this is x, or height of B. So 6 times 12, we have here 6 times 12, 8 times 6. We have here what? Equation. We should find x, and let's divide by 8 both sides. 8 and 8 will be cancelled. And now, here we can cancel, that means simplify. 8 and 12 cancelled by 4, that means if we divide both of them by 4, we'll have here 2, here we have what? 3. And now, 6 and 2 also cancelled here, we have 1 here, and if we divide 6 by 2, it will be 3. So, we have here x, and 3 times 3 will be 9. Here we have 1, 9 divided by 1, x is equal to 9. So, this one is height of B. we found height. Okay. This is the example. Now let us see the second example. We have this given example. It's given. Let me draw. Let me show you. In the figure ABCD, parallelogram and parallelogram, that means this given parallelogram, you see, BE is perpendicular to DC. That means this line is perpendicular to the base DC. That means upper base, we can say. Given that AB is 12, this side is 12, we can say the upper side also will be 12. This side also will be 12. And EC is 3. This side is 3. If we subtract 3 from 12, we'll have here actually we don't need, but let's say this is 9, okay? And BC is 5. BC, this side is 5. Now we have to find, okay, find area of ABCD. ABCD. We should find height firstly to find the area, isn't it? How we can find height? See, we have a triangle here. Let me draw this triangle here. Look, this is 90 degrees because of the perpendicularity. 3. Here we have height. Here we have 5. Actually, you can find directly as a special triangle as 4, and also you can use Pythagorean Theorem, where it will be height square plus the leg, second leg is 3 square is equal to hypotenuse square, 5 square. Height square plus 9 is equal to 25. Let's take 9 to right side. Height square, it is subtracted from 25, it will be 16. Height will be 4. You see, we have the height 4. Now let's find the area. Area of ABCD is equal to what? We can just multiply base with height, isn't it? Base times height. What is base? Base is 12 times height is, it's given here 4. 4 is equal to 48. It's given centimeter, it will be centimeter square. Okay, centimeter square. That's all. It's asked about this one. Now let's continue with the other one. Here we have another example here. Another example here. ABCD is a parallelogram with sides AD 8 centimeters. AD, look, this side is 8. We can say the other side also will be 8. AB is 12. This side is 12. We can say the other side will be also 12. Given that angle ABC is 150 degrees. Find the area of the parallelogram. We should find area of this parallelogram. Okay. Actually, we have the solution here. Let us solve by ourselves. Okay. How we can solve? Now, we know if we add two adjacent angles of the parallelogram, we'll have 180 degrees. Then if it is 150, we should add 30 to get 180 degrees, isn't it? So this side will be 30. So we will have this kind of triangle. Let me draw here. The angle is 30. This is 8. And now we should find height. What is height here? How we can find? And also we know that I showed you that we have a special triangles 30, 60, and 90. What is this? Let me show you again. If I have here 30 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree, opposite of 30 will be A. Opposite of 60 degree, that means side of this length of the will be A in square root of 3, and opposite to 90 degree will be 2A. See? And now What is the similarity from these two triangles? We have 30 degree, 30 degree. Okay, 90, 90. So this side will be 60 degree. Okay. And also we know we need what? Find length of height. That means opposite of 30 degree. So according to this given rule, we can say as this one. 2a is equal to 8. And let's divide by 2 both sides. A will be what? 4. You see? A is equal to 4. What does it mean? We can say A is equal to 4. What is A? A was opposite of what? 30 degree. Is equal to 4. The height is 4. This is what? Height. Height of this given figure. That means this length will be what? 4. Okay. Let's find what was the question? Area of this parallelogram. So we can find easily area of given A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D is equal to what? How we can find? Base is 12 times height. Height is, we find the height. 4 is equal to, if you multiply them, it will 48 centimeter square again. You see, it is very easy. Now let's continue with another one. We have another property for the area. So we will use here trigonometry. One of the functions of trigonometry. What is this? We will use sine. Sine. What was the sine? Sine was what? If you use the right triangle, let me show you here. Let me show you here. Let's say this is angle alpha. The other sides A, B, C. What was the sine alpha? Sine alpha was, we should divide opposite, divide by hypotenuse. Opposite of alpha is B, hypotenuse is C. So this is the sine alpha. We know this one. Now let's continue. If ABCD is parallelogram with sides A and B separated by angle A, look, let me show you. We have a parallelogram here, side A, this side also will be A, B and B. You see, it's given. And it's divided with angle A. Let's say this is angle A, okay? These two sides, angle between these two sides will be A. Now, how we can find the area? Area is given. We are multiplying these two sides, and the multiplication of sine A. That means sine A, this given angle. Okay, sine of this given angle. Now, let us solve one example and we'll continue. Okay, let us solve one example here. It's given here. The sides of parallelogram measure 6 and 8 centimeter. Find its area if its interior angle is measures 60 and 120. So let me draw parallelogram. Let's say the other sides are 6, 8, 8, 6, 6. This angle will be 60, the other side will be 120. Now, we can use any of these two angles. So let me choose this 60, okay? We are going to use these two sides, 6 and 8. Let's give the names A, B, C, D, okay? Now, what was the area? Area of A, B, C, D is equal to what? We are multiplying the sides A, B, that means 6 times 8 times and angle between these two sides. It will be sine 60. Sine 60 is equal to 6 times 8 will be 48 times sine 60. It will be actually given sine 60 is equal to the square root of 3 over 2. Okay, or I can give you a table, all of you, you will have this table, that means sine 60, cosine 30, and so on. So it will be square root of 3 over 2. Let us cancel this 2 and 48 we'll have here. Why? Because one of them is in the denominator. 848 will be multiplied with upper side. It will for 24 times square root of 3 centimeter square. So this is the area, measure of this area. Thanks for your attention. Okay guys, let's continue with parallelogram. And now I'll show you properties, that means areas of according to areas. First one, we have this kind of theorem. It said if P is any point inside of parallelogram, that means P it's here, okay, and it's any point, that means we can put any here, any of here, A, B, C, D, that means side of this parallelogram. Then area of PAB, look, PAB, this area, let's say 1, okay, area 1, let's say A1, area of PCD, let's say A2, okay, A2, A1, A2 is equal to, that means we are adding these two areas, is equal to area of PBC, let's say these are B1, and area of PDA, B2. So that means opposite triangle areas of the sum of the areas of the opposite triangles are equal in what? Parallelogram. So that means A1 plus A2 is equal to B1 plus B2. One more thing for this given example, it will be the half of what? This area. That means whole area, let's say, will be ABC, D, and if we divide by 2, we'll have, that means it will be equal to opposite area, sum of the opposite areas. At the same time, area of this will be ABCD. If we divide by 2, it will be B1 plus B2. You see? We can say here, that means we can understand clearly. Now let's solve one example from here. What is this here? In the figure, P is any point inside of the paragon. This is any point. This P is here. Given that area of PAB is 13 centimeter square, PAB, this is 13, okay, 13. Area of PCD is 12. See, this is 12. This side is 12. This side is 13. Other side is 12. That means opposite of this triangle. And interesting here, area of PBC, this is the ratio of these two triangles, look, PBC and PDA, you see, is equal to 2 or 3. We have to find areas of PBC and PDA, and also we have to find whole area. Actually, we can find easily area of ABCD. We know if we divide by 2, and we can add these two areas, isn't it? We know before from here, area 1 plus area 2, that means we can add these opposite areas. We can do the same thing here. Look, 12 plus 13. 12 plus 13. What will be? Is equal to 25. Okay, let's make cross production here. It will be area of ABCD is equal to 50. Why? We multiply this 2 by 25. It will be 50 centimeters square. it said, that means in the theorem it said that it will be the half of this whole area. Okay, let's say we found this one. What about the other one? How we can find these two areas? It means, let's say this is B1, this will be B2, B1, B2. How we can find these two areas? We have the ratios 2 and 3, isn't it? That means if I multiply, that means the ratios, we can multiply these two things by, for example, let me say area of PBC will be 2 multiplied with something, 2x, let's say, and area of PDA will be 3 multiplied by something, the same thing. It should be the same thing, okay? 2x divided by 3x will be the same again. And we know that 12 plus 13 is equal to the sum of these other two what? Triangles, areas of triangles. B1 plus B2. What is this? It's 25. What is B1? B1 is 2x. What is B2? B2 is 3x. And then here will be 5x, is it? It will 25. So by which number we should multiply by 5 to get 25? Of course, it should be 5, isn't it? So x will be 5. Now, let us continue. That means let's find the areas of B1 and B2. B1 is equal to what? 2x. We know x means 2 times 5 is equal to 10 centimeter square. What is B2? B2 is 3 times x. It will be 3 times 5 is equal to 15 centimeter square. So we can say we have found the area of PBC triangle PBC, isn't it? PBC is what? B1 is 10 centimeters square. The other one is what? Area of PDA, triangle PDA, is equal to 15 centimeter square. Okay, so we already found the whole area. It's 50. So now let's continue with other properties. We will have this kind of properties. We have 5 of them. Actually, I can show you not all of these things. You will not need, just you have to know all of these things. No, look of this thing. If you draw diagonals from both sides, for example, this one, this longest diagonal and the shortest one, these diagonals every time divides the area into equal 2 parts. These are equal, the others are also will be equal. That means any diagonal parallelogram divides it into equal 2 parts. That means area of whole area. Next one, the 2 diagonals of parallelogram divide the area into 4 equal parts. Oh, so that means area, whole area, let's say A, B, C, D, area of A, B, C, D, is equal to what we can say? We can divide, that means into 4, that means 4, it will be the one of the S, isn't it? Areas, isn't it? They will be the same. Here, if we find the medians, that means medians means if you divide these sides into equal 2 parts. Look, what is this? We are dividing sides into equal 2 parts, medians, and we are connecting from this edge. At the same time, we are dividing the other base into equal 2 parts, and we are drawing the same median line. Okay, you see we have 4 parts, So we can say areas of these four parts are also will be equal if the lines, median lines drawn from the same vertex, that is from the same point. That means these are all areas will be same. It's the same as here. Let's continue. What is this? Let me say if I take E, let's say it will be any point from the what base, let's say any point, and if I connect the other two edges with lines, it becomes a triangle. You see, triangle. Let me show you. This one is triangle. So this area of triangle, area of AEB is equal to half of whole area. That means area of ABCD divided by 2. You see, area of ABCD divided by 2. We will solve example here later. And also we have here connecting the midpoints opposite sides of parallelogram creates 4 congruent parallelograms. That means, look, midpoints, these sides are same, isn't it? These sides are also same. And if we connect these all midpoints oppositely, we will have 4 equal, that means congruent what parallelograms. Their areas will be the similar as well. Let's solve here example. We have in a figure ABCD parallelogram and E is the midpoint of the side AB. Oh, this is midpoint. That means these two sides are same. Okay? Now, what we can say here? Given that DE is 6 centimeters, this one, that means this midpoint line will be 6 centimeters. AD is 8 centimeters. And ADE is 60 degree. This angle will be 60 degree. Find area of ABCD. We have to find area, whole area. How we can find? Now, let us first find area of this given triangle. Can we find? Of course, we can find using these two sides and this angle. How we can find? Let me show you. Area of ADE. ADE. This triangle. Is it? ADE. Is what? We are multiplying these two sides given 6 times 8 times what? Angle. It's given the angle, so we will use sine 60. You see? Sine 60. Divide by 2. So what will be here? 8 and 2 will be cancelled. We'll have here 4. You see? 4 times 6 will be 24 times sine 60 is square root of 3 over 2. 2 and 24 will be cancelled again. It will have 12. 12 in square root of 3. See? We have found the area of this given what? Triangle. Now, let me draw this kind of thing. Look, if I draw diagonal, you see, because of these midpoints are connected, angle, that means area will be S. Here should be also S. Is that? So look, we will have 2S here. What about this side? It is that we know from the beginning here. If I draw diagonal here, these two areas of these two sides will be same. And then one more thing here. If it's drawn midline, that is median line, these two sides, that means half of this parallelogram will be divided into equal 2 parts. So we can say totally we will have 4S. We can divide into 4 parts, isn't it? So can I say if it is S and S, we will have here 2s here as well. Is that? As we know, one of the s will be 12.3 we have found. So s is equal to 12.3. Now, area of given figure, that means parallelogram, is A, B, C, D. Is that? Is what? We are adding all these s's. That means how many s we have here? 4 times s. That means 4 areas, isn't it? That means 4 parts, we can say. What is the value of given the small area? That means 12.3 centimeter square. Let me write here 4 times 12 square root of 3, and it will be 48 square root of 3 centimeter square. This is the area of what? Parallelogram. Okay, this is the answer for. Now let's continue. Here we have another example. In the given figure, ABCD is parallelogram, and E is any point. Look, E here is any point. It could be here, here, but it's written here. Okay. Now, given that DE is 6 centimeter, this side is 6, CE is 7, this side is 7. Measure of DEC is 90 degrees. That means we have here what? Right triangle. Right triangle. Find some of the areas of the shaded regions. Look, we have to find some of these two areas. Actually, I can show you here from the property. It's the same as this one. E is any point, and the area of this triangle was the half. That means if we add these two triangles, will be the same with this area of this triangle, isn't it? Or we can find the area of this triangle from the example. From the example here, this triangle, area of this triangle, and we know this area of this triangle is half of whole parallelogram, so we can divide into 2. We'll have the same answer. So let's try. We have a right triangle. How we can find area? Let's find the area. Area of right triangle is what? DEC. DEC. This is triangle. How we can find the area of triangle? Base times height, isn't it? Base times height. It will be 6 times 7 divided by 2. We are dividing by 2. Why? Because it's a triangle. Every time we are dividing by 2. 6 and 2 will be cancelled. We have here 3. 3 times 7 will be 21 centimeter square. So we can say area of the triangle is 21 centimeter square. By using the property above, we can say area of what? Whole shape A, B, C, D. If we divide into equal to into 2 is equal to what? Area of this given what? Triangle. It will 21 centimeter square. So that means it's the half of this one. So we can say area of shaded. That means let's say area 1, area 2, isn't it? The other half will be these two things. So area 1 plus area 2 is equal to, I think, will be the same centimeter square. Why? If we make cross production, area of A, B, C, D will be divided by 2, and that means multiplied by 2, it will be 42 centimeter square. You see? This is our answer. We found some of the what? Shaded regions. Now you have homework. This is your homework. This will be your homework. Thank you for your attention.